In this lesson, we're going to take a quick look at comparing and ordering fractions and decimals. I've drawn a quick little number line up here, and I've put benchmarks 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and 3. Now, in a different color over here, I've written a couple of mixed numbers, 1 and 7/8 and 2 and 2/10. So we're going to place these two numbers onto the number line. Now, obviously 1 and a fraction is going to be more than 1. We just have to decide if it's somewhere between 1 and 1.5 or between 1.5 and 2. So because 7/8 is almost a whole number, I'm going to place this one very close to 2. So I would put it somewhere around here. Okay? Now, 2 and 2/10, obviously 2 and a fraction is going to be more than 2. And less than 3. We just need to decide where we're going to place it. Now 2/10 is less than half, because 2 is less than half of 10. So I'm going to place 2 and 2/10 about here. Now these are all estimates. We wouldn't know until we actually converted them properly to find out exactly where they are. And we would have to probably write in the markers for eighths and tenths on this number line. But for now, an estimation is good enough. Now let's take a look at these numbers down here as well. I've put down 0.15, 1/4, and 2 3/4. Now we can convert the decimal into a fraction and then compare to see where it falls, or we can convert the fractions into decimals. In this case, I'm going to choose to convert the fractions into decimals. So I'm going to leave 0.15 the way it is. 1/4, I can multiply the bottom and the top by 25, and I would get 25 over 100. Or I can divide the bottom into the top. I could use a calculator or do long division. But 1/4 will convert to 0.25. 2 3/4, I can leave the 2 by itself and just focus on the 3/4. And again, I can multiply the top and the bottom by 25. I'm doing that so that I can get a fraction over 100. And then it's always easier to convert a fraction that's over 10, 100, or 1,000 into a decimal. So in this case, 3 times 25 is going to be 75. 4 times 25 is 100. So this will convert into 2.75. Now, using just simple place value, I can see that 2.75 is going to be bigger than 0.25, and 0.25 is also larger than 0.15. So that's how you can compare and order fractions. There are other ways of doing it as well, and I'll probably cover them in some future lessons also. Thank you.